Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Pixie Love. Today we're going to be doing some r/Fatlogic. Yeah, I got a lot of things planned for the rest of the month. Hopefully by next week I can post my weight loss video. Been thinking about doing one like once a month, so you guys can go on my journey with me because it's something I've been talking about. Hopefully I can get at least 3 videos out to you guys this week like I did last week. I'm really proud of myself about that. Um, and yeah, let's just jump right into this. Oh wait, yeah. Also, you guys can follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. They're both Pixie Love. You guys can see what I look like and stuff like that. I'm trying to build up my Twitter. I don't use that as much. I use it enough for my like my podcast that I do, but I don't use it enough for my YouTube channel. But yeah, you guys can go follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. They are both Pixie Love. I think my Instagram is PixieLove5642, I believe. But yeah, you guys can go find me. Oh, and for people asking, I am a black woman. I thought I talked about that before. But yeah, I am a black person. Don't know if that matters or not, but yes, I am. I am a black overweight woman. So, yay. Alright, let's get into this. I'm having chest pains after I eat, and finally, it becomes bad enough that I go to a doctor. I am rather tall, 240 pounds, and I'm sitting in the exam room waiting for someone to come in. When the doctor walks in and looks at my chart, Doctor, Mr. OP, your problem is that you're wait, you're 6'9"? I was going to say that you're obese, but you're not, are you? I guess I better examine you. After actually being examined and talking to me, I got meds for grid, but he was sure quick to dismiss me in the beginning. So this looks like it's from a guy. We don't get a lot of ones from guys. Now, doctors won't come up to you in the waiting room and be like, you're obese, so go home, that's your problem. Like, they will examine you. And then they'll be like, we can't find anything, you're overweight. Now, let's not act like they just dismiss you in the lobby, okay? They will waste your time and then tell you you're obese. Also, they have to bring you back to weigh you in anyway, so he can't just be looking at your chart and pulling you up from the waiting room saying, oh, you're just grossly overweight. They would have brought you in the bag, got your weight and everything, put you in a room. Oh, it does say he was waiting in the exam area. Never mind. Okay, I was wrong there. But still, they're just not going to be like, the doctor is just not going to walk into the room and say, hey, you're overweight. Like, that is going to be part of the conversation either way. But for the most part, they will try to run tests on you. Like, they can't find anything, lose weight. Trust me, it had to happen multiple times. They ran all the tests on me, and they're just like, lose weight, even though I probably have a heart condition, and no one will listen to me, which I think is stupid. I do think that obese people can have actual medical problems that's not related to them being obese. It hinders their problems, and doctors overlook your problems, but I do think that is a serious issue in the medical field when it comes to overweight and obese people. They do overlook a lot of your issues and just tell you to lose weight. I do think that's a problem. At the same time, like, being grossly like, because like if he saw your weight, he saw your height. So he didn't see, like, your height is also on the chart that he's looking at. So he's not just gonna be like, oh, this person is 240 pounds, they're over. And grossly overweight for 240, unless you're like 5'4", 5'5", you're not grossly overweight. You're like 100 pounds overweight, which is obese, but you're not morbidly obese. So he wouldn't start saying you're grossly overweight at 240 without knowing your height. And he wouldn't have started talking about that and then seeing your height. He would have saw your height because they have to know your height to know if you're overweight or not. So that's kind of what you got wrong with this fake scenario. Let's be honest, we know that this is a fake scenario. This did not happen. This person is using this to make themselves feel better or whatever. But this did not happen, especially if you're 5'9" and 240 pounds. Like, I don't think you're anywhere near obese, right? Like, I don't have the BMI chart memorized, especially for someone that tall, because I'm not that tall. But like, I don't know, that kind of seems really annoying. And just, I hate people who lie. It's just, you just want attention. Oh, I love this. Okay, so first off, I want to say, right after the first post, I went and made my mic a little louder because I've had some comments saying that I need to be a little bit more louder because people just like to listen to these type of videos in the background, and completely understand because I do that too. So let me know if it's too loud now. I will probably check when I edit this anyway to see how loud I am. I don't know currently because I'm just going on to the next post to get the video through. I did turn it up like 10% more or something like that. And I always record these in the morning and I get like raspy in the morning. It's so weird. But I started to read this and oh, it's a gem already. So let's read this. MyFitnessPal has got to be the most fat-phobic app to ever exist. It perpetuates diet culture. Why is it even still allowed on the App Store when tracking your food is an obvious gateway drug to EDs? Yes, even if you use it to build muscle, that shit is still fat phobic. The only reason anyone would use an app like that is to avoid this is why I wanted to do this post. To avoid the only reason why someone the only reason why anyone would want to use an app like this is to avoid looking like someone like me, which won't work because oh, my mouse was in the way. Which won't work because this app is a diet and all diets fail eventually. Tracking food isn't natural. Weighing food isn't natural. Enjoy your food. Fuck diet culture. Yes, we don't want to look like you. I I love that that's like their argument, like you're doing this because you don't want to look like me. I'm glad you figured that out. And for some people it is pure vanity, like they don't want to look overweight because they think overweight people are ugly. And for other people, they don't want to be overweight because it's unhealthy. Like someone like me, I love my body, I love myself, and I can give two fucks what anyone else thinks about me. At the same time, I know my weight is hurting me, and I can tell because as I'm doing things to change my life is getting easier and better. It's hard for me not to eat all the food I want. It's hard for me not to fucking eat 4,000 calories a day, but I'm doing it. I'm currently maintaining weight. I need to eat a little less to start losing weight again. But I mean, I've cut down my calorie intake by half right now. And now I need to cut it down by another like couple hundred so I can actually start losing weight. But yeah, like it's like, obviously we don't want to look like you. And I said like, we don't want to look like me. Like I am 290 pounds roughly, basically. And it's just like, I don't want to look like I don't mind looking like me, but I don't want to look like me because the way I look, my weight on my body is unhealthy. Like I used to get out of bed in pain. Like I would wake up and step onto the floor and my knees would be in pain. Like even still, when I sit down in my gaming chair and I stand up, it's painful because my body like was so stagnant for so long. It's painful for me to get up and start moving again. Now it's not as bad as it used to be, but it's still like I like moan and groan when I get up. I should not moan and groan when I get out of my chair. Like, it's not even hard for me to get out of the chair. It just hurts my body to get out of my chair. Like, that's not healthy. That's not fun. I don't want to live that way. And I don't understand why anyone else wants to live that way. And you know what? That's fine. But don't sit there and tell everyone they have to live that way because that's how you live your life. Like, I don't understand that. Like if you want to live your life like that, that's fine. Don't tell anyone else how they should live their life. Okay. Now let's go on to the gateway to being an eating disorder. Tracking your food can be a very bad thing, especially for a lot of people. But it's like a necessary evil, I guess. I don't even think tracking your food is bad. It can get really bad for people who are obsessive. And it can, if it's not done properly, it can be harmful, but at the same time, it's like tracking your food isn't normal. It's not natural. That's completely true. But when you're someone who is overweight, you're used to eating larger portions of food, and you don't realize how much you're eating until you do start tracking that. And I don't think tracking should be something you do the whole time you're trying to lose weight. I think it should be until it becomes basically muscle memory for you, so you know actually how much you're eating, how much to eat, what to eat. Like, I didn't realize how much I was actually eating before I started tracking my calories. Like, I thought I was maybe eating 2,000 calories a day when I was probably eating close to 4. And now that I am actually eating 2,000 calories a day, I see how much, you know, people should eat in a day. And I still even have friends that are like, who are like, I can't even like force myself to eat 3 meals a day because that's just too much for me. And I'm just like, I have to eat my 3 meals a day. Not really. I do eat 3 meals a day, but I don't eat breakfast. So I eat like a lunch, and then dinner, which like I should probably stop that. I don't eat breakfast naturally. I've never really ate breakfast, and maybe I should. Maybe I won't eat more at night if I don't. But I really don't like getting up early to eat breakfast. If I am a little hungry, I grab a banana from like the corner store, which is something I did as a child too. I used to grab a banana in the morning if I was hungry or something. I didn't really eat a full breakfast, or I eat like a Nutrigrain bar, something like 100 calories just to get me past lunch because that's like 2 o'clock for me. But like naturally, I don't eat breakfast, and I'm still trying to like learn my things, but like learning how much I'm eating and how many calories are in food I'm eating is helping me keep myself under control. And I eventually one day want to stop using MyFitnessPal and stop having to look at labels and just know like, okay, this is 60 calories, this is so, and I don't have to think about the calories either. I just think about what I'm eating because I know what's a good amount of food to eat. I don't want to track calories for the rest of my life. That's not the goal when you're trying to lose weight. The goal is trying to realize what you're eating and how much calories are in it in a healthy way without overthinking it and become obsessive about it. I just love diet culture. I love their hate for diet culture. And I think that there is a diet culture, but I don't think trying to lose weight normally, like I don't think counting calories in MyFitnessPal is technically diet culture. I think diet culture is those companies that like push these pills on you and push these like really crazy like these most of those weight loss pills are not like FDA approved and like shit like that. Or those like skinny tea fucking diarrhea teas or whatever, like that's diet culture. I don't think actually just try to lose weight is diet culture. I know I've been on this post for a while, but this post cracked me up. I just love the avoiding to look like me part. Like, yeah, that's kind of the goal. Oh, that's hilarious. So we gonna talk about my girl Lizzo. Um, I think it's funny. I love Lizzo. She is extremely talented, and honestly, she did help me, feel better about myself because, I was just like, she's out there doing stuff. I'm just like, I can be out there doing stuff no matter what I look like. Um, and so I love Lizzo. She is talented. She's beautiful. The girl can move. Girl, I don't think I can dance and sing and play the flute at the fucking same time. Like, let's be honest. And like, yeah, I love her. But let's talk about my girl Lizzo. Let's see what they have to say about her. So hashtag Lizzo is popular because there is an obese epidemic in America. Rather than encouraging people to do better, we are simply lying to them and telling them that they are just fine the way they are. Unfortunately, many of these people are dying from diabetes and heart disease. And then someone said, Nick Jonas has diabetes. How fat is he? And someone was like, we don't talk about him because he's skinny. So he's automatically healthy. Duh. It's like as long as you're skinny, you can be unhealthy as you can be, but no one will say a word because you're considered attractive. It's never really about health. Okay, let's talk about the Nick Jonas part first. I believe, I don't remember the types, but I think Nick Jonas has like type 1 or type A, whatever diabetes. His diabetes isn't, I don't know how to explain it, but like there is two different forms of diabetes, and he has the one that isn't formed because of like your sugar intake or something like that. And most of the people who are obese have like type 2 diabetes, which come because I think basically your body gets like used to glucose or whatever, and it can't properly function it out anymore. He has a different type of diabetes. So yeah, skinny people can get diabetes, but they tend to have a different type of diabetes. They still can get type 2 diabetes because you can be skinny and eat a lot of junk food and blah blah. Like, I really don't know all the facts about that shit, so I'm not gonna talk a lot about that. But yes. Two, um, I do have a problem with people being mad about obese people being in the public eye, especially when they're viewing themselves as being sexy. Because like no one, I don't know, but like not a really lot of people had a problem with Adele being overweight or Rebel Wilson because they weren't really trying to be sex idols. They were just showing their talents and whatever. They weren't trying to make it about sex or whatever. Now Lizzo, Lizzo is showing her talents, but she's also saying, I'm a sexy ass bitch, which she is. And she can do that. And I feel like people really don't want to see obese people be like that. And I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. Lizzo can live her life the way she wants to live her life. She's a human being and she has that right. She does not owe anyone else health. My problem is that people from the fat acceptance movement wants to make it seem like we only care because you have so much to say. And what you're saying is that what you're doing is completely fine and it's healthy. What you're doing is completely fine, but when you're saying that it's healthy and that you're okay and you're perpetuating this lie that everything is perfect and hunky-dory, that's where people have the problem, because it's really not. If you just be like, I want to be obese and I don't give a fuck, I really don't think people would care. But if you're telling people that you are healthy and you are fine, we can see through that fucking lie. And that's the problem. But I don't think that it's lying to tell people that they are fine just the way they are. Like, they are. Like, they're fucking fine. They can live their lives the way that they want to live their lives. It's just that they're trying to convince other people that what they're doing is wrong. And that they're trying to tell people who want to lose weight and get skinnier and healthier that that's the problem and that's wrong. And I think that's where a lot of people have a problem with the fat acceptance and health at every size movement, is that they're telling other people who are trying to lose weight that that's the wrong move to make. And I really want to come across the post when they talk about anorexia people, because I really want to hear what they have to say about that. Because if health at every size go upwards, does it go downwards? Is Eugenia Corey, whatever you say her name, is she healthy? Because she's like the queen of anorexia right now, and she has been for years. So is she allowed to be at the Health at Every Size movement? Or no, because she's anorexic and that's bad. Because she has an eating disorder, so she's not healthy. But a lot of morbidly obese people also have an eating disorder. They just binge without the purging. Just a reminder that thinking about food is a sign of hunger. Name it. Because your bitch thinks about food all the fucking time. It is currently 10 o'clock for me. And like I said, I don't eat breakfast. But I'm damn sure thinking about my lunch right now, because your girl loves to eat. And I adore food. And I fucking love food. I have a very unhealthy relationship with food. I would marry food if I could. Food is fucking delicious. I think about food all the time. But I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry right now. I'm actually fine. I just love food. Okay? So no, that's a bullshit sign, because when your body is telling you you're hungry, it doesn't really come from your brain, it comes from like your body. And just like when you're getting full, like it doesn't come from your brain, it comes from like your body and how you feel, not what you're thinking. So, and if this is your thought process, no wonder why you're overweight. Even when before I was trying to lose weight, I didn't think every time I thought about food I was hungry. It makes me think I'm hungry. I'm like, oh man. Now I'm talking about food. I'm like, ooh, I'm hungry. I'm not hungry. I just want to eat. There's a difference. There's a difference between wanting to eat and being hungry. There is a big difference. Okay? A very big difference. But I am gonna have like a bomb ass smoothie at 1 o'clock, and I'm so excited for it. I haven't had a smoothie in so long. Because I haven't had my smoothie mix, and your girl's been poor, so I'm so excited for that. That's gonna be my breakfast lunch thingy this morning. Ugh. See, now this post got me thinking about food, making me think I'm hungry when I know I'm not hungry. I just want to eat. But yeah, no, I'm not hungry. I just want to eat. And I know the difference. All right. This is probably going to be the last post. But let's jump into this. Losing weight is fatphobic, but we're not ready for that conversation. I have done those, like being ready for those conversation things, and this is not it. So let's continue. You're a heavy drinker, but the only reason why you want to lose weight is because you want to be healthy. Sure. A lot of reasons why you're chasing a certain weight, partaking in diet culture, or working out hard to look a certain way is fatphobic. You're afraid of being bigger. How many people will gain weight and happily keep it, except people who are mad skinny and become thick? Okay. If it's really about health, which yeah, it is a thing for some people, post your vitals and test results showing the difference in your health before and after. Why is it the vanity aspect you're focused on? The world is fatphobic. It's not something to defend. Now, people that lose weight to fit into clothes for events, quoting this is acting brand new. You lost weight for a wedding, you reduced your belly to wear that top or that suit look better. Why? I'm sorry. I read this like I didn't know what I was talking about, and I really didn't. I'm sorry. I don't feel like going back and rereading it. That was probably really hard to get through and listen to. What is wrong with people wanting to lose weight to look a certain way? Like, really, what is wrong with that? Like, you act like people wanting to be vain and having vanity is honestly a bad thing. Like, you act like people who want to put an effort into themselves is a bad thing. Like, I have friends who I get up like 30 minutes, 45 minutes before I have to go to work. I shower at night, so honestly, I get up 30 minutes. Let me not lie. I get up 30 minutes before I have to go to work. I feed my cat, I get ready, I use the bathroom, brush my teeth, wash my face, do my hair. And like, that's it. But I have friends who get up like 2-3 hours early because they want to put on a full face of makeup and everything. And I don't judge them because they want to put more of the effort into how they look than I do. Like, go off, sis. You do that. Why do I care what someone else is doing with their life? Why do you care so much? Like, why? And I was like, I am responding to this because one, I think it's funny, and two, you're putting your fucking ideals on someone else. Like, you think the way you want to fucking think. Don't force everyone else to be like you. No one wants to be like you, okay? Like, in the whole vitals things, your blood work and everything can be fine. It doesn't mean something is not wrong with you. For me, my health reasons for wanting to lose weight is like I said, I don't want to be in pain every time I stand up. I want to be able to fucking walk somewhere and not be tired after 20 minutes. I want to be able to not fucking go through coughing fits and have a mini asthma attack every time I have to like run somewhere super quickly or speed walk somewhere. Like, I had to go through that a couple days ago. I was running late for work, so I had to like rush through the mall, and of course, the bus stops are the complete opposite side of the mall where I work, so I had to run through the whole fucking mall, and by the time I got into work, I had my normal coughing fits that I used to have after gym or whenever I push myself too quickly and too short. I basically go through a coughing fit for the whole day, and I'm not sick. It's literally my lungs are I'm coughing to like, my lungs are trying to catch up with the air that I need because I do have asthma. And I want to not have to deal with that. Like, I want to be more in shape. I want to work with children, and I want to be able to make sure I can keep up with them. I want to make sure I can keep up with 10 to 15 little rugrats running around while I'm trying to work. Like, I have to make sure I'm in shape for that. Like, I don't understand why that's a bad thing. And I want to look bomb as hell also. Like, I look nice now. I love my body. I think I'm cute as hell. But I want to be slim fucking thick, okay? Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, yeah, there's health aspects to this too, but I want to look good, okay? I want to be Instagram model material, whether I'm gonna be Instagram model or not. It's a joke I make, like, I'm gonna be Insta famous, guys. But, like, it's really, like, yeah, I want to look better too. Do I care? I'm still gonna wear the same shit I wear now. Even when I go to the gym now, I wear a crop top and leggings, and I don't care if my belly, so you can see my fucking belly. I went on a vacation last year, once again, when I was at my heaviest. I know, listen, I know I probably shouldn't have went, but like, this was a really nice vacation. Okay, anyway, we went to an indoor water park, and I brought 3 different bathing suits. 2 of the bathing suits all had like high-waisted bottoms, and it's a regular like bikini top, and the third one was just regular bikini, so it wasn't high-waisted. And that was the one I wore all freaking weekend because that was my favorite one for some reason. I never actually wore a bikini out in public, and I was like, you know what? I don't care. I'm a bad bitch, and I wore it. Like, and it was funny because everyone else who was like my size was wearing like tan bikinis or like covering up as much as possible, and I'm just walking around like I don't give a fuck because I don't. Like, I know I look good. I know my ass is nice. I have fucking bomb ass boobs. Like, I know I look good no matter what size I am. But I want to be fucking slim thick. Like, My sister is slim thick. She is bad as hell. I want to compete with her, god damn it. Like, and I also want to not be in pain when I get out of bed. Like, they go hand in hand. I don't want more one over the other. Honestly, I want to be in less pain and be healthier more than I want to look good, but I still want both. And I don't think anything wrong with that. On that note, we're going to end today's video. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know everyone loves my Fatlogic videos. I love my Fatlogic videos. I love seeing people's delusional and seeing their fucking craziness because these people are delusional. I don't know. I feel like I need an outro. I feel like I've been changing my outro. I don't know what I want to do for my outro. My outro for my podcast is really cute, but it wouldn't work here. So, but yeah, I'm just gonna be like, bye-bye.